All right, time to set up the hardware. I'm going to turn off my camera and let you guys enjoy the beautiful effect while I start getting stuff ready. Or actually, I don't have to turn off my camera. All right. I'm going to use the SD2 SNES rather than the EverDrive. This is a Japanese SNES. I'm going to use a European one, so I don't have to change the ROM. It's in my flight case. There she is, all yellowed and great. I'm wearing pants, don't worry about it. We need a couple cables here. Actually, the N64 is right here, so most of the cables I have. Okay. Now, first, I'm actually going to put the ROM on the card. Okay, let's put that on there. That goes in the thing. Okay, so that's set up. Now I gotta hook up some cables. I have to unhook the N64. So the Tuba has asked if is there a dev kit that allows you to build ROMs from a higher language than SNES assembly. So I know the official dev kits had a C compiler, and I'm fairly certain that there are some unofficial ones out there, but none that I've used. Need the controller for the menus. The official dev kits were the dev kits that Nintendo actually gave to licensed developers back in the day. I'm sure they leaked at some point, but I actually haven't seen them. Except the manual. Okay, so that's everything set up to the TV, but I need to set up my capture card, and this is the part that I'm a little bit worried might kill the stream, so if it kills the stream, I'll bring it back up. But hopefully this should all work. And then I need to also add a capture thing for this. Stream's not dead yet, so that's a good sign. Okay. Whoop! I did not mean for that to take up the entire screen. Okay. I'm not getting any signal, which is not expected. Hold up. Okay. Okay. Good enough. I think that'll do for this. Bam! Oh, now my the screen's getting cut off here on the capture thing. Let me tweak this a little more. It doesn't look that great on the capture card right now. Probably due to my settings. Just throwing together some settings here, but there we go. That'll work. All right. Does he use his, can you do 2 waves? If you mean draw 2 bars at once, no, because we are totally, I don't know if you caught it at the end there when I was adding more colors to the bars, but with drawing 4 pixels per bar, we were actually starting to be limited by the CPU trying to populate the tables to actually do the drawing. If each bar were 2 pixels wide, we could probably do it. But I'm fairly happy with this already. I don't think I'm going to do that. So yeah, with thinner bars, we could probably do it. And actually, probably could do it also with some optimization. But this is as far as I wanted to take the project, at least. Especially now that it works on the hardware. So I've already pushed that, so that's pretty good. I'm also recording this, by the way, so I'll put both of these on YouTube as like a 0.5 episode for this one. I'll put this under my overlays as well. Yeah. Cool. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this. This works. And I pushed the source. I'm also probably gonna add a little README and like MIT licenses or something, just to open it up. I'll post the repo, by the way, because I think last time I was working on this, I had made the repo private, and that was not my intention. So it's public now. Why don't I just do that while I'm here? Just need a screenshot. Good enough. Whoa. Whoa. Sometimes I just do this through the GitHub interface because I'm lazy. Actually, here's what I want to do first. Shut this down. It's cooler that the one from the hardware is the one that's showing anyway. And then I can add the README here. I can do something like this. Yeah, actually, I wonder why that's showing up like that. I think the scaling's bringing it out more than it actually should be showing, if that makes sense. Normally I have it so that it will do, basically doesn't do any deinterlacing. But it, like, the interlacing looks way worse than it actually is. At least in the preview that I'm seeing. Maybe that's not what you get. Oh, it actually looks pretty good from what you guys can see. Then it's pretty accurate. Never mind. Just seeing artifacts of it being downscaled in my stream preview. But no, it looks proper. The capture card I have is actually really nice, like in terms of being really accurate, but the settings are finicky. So it's usually takes some minutes to set up properly, but once it's working, then they're pretty rad. Yeah, 3.58 megahertz, 2.68 and 3.58, isn't it? Let me check that. Yeah, 3.58. Oh yeah, that's another thing that we don't have to do is like the scroll table doesn't change every frame, and there's a couple other things that could totally be optimized. It doesn't use. I hate it. I prefer it because like it shows you exactly what's coming out of the system. Like there's a I know of a couple of C64 demos that have effects that like look really good in the emulator, but actually look really bad on the TV because of the dithering. And this capture card actually shows that pretty well. I'm fairly certain it can be fixed with filters, but it's nice that it gives me like exactly what it is supposed to show. It's important to have a nice README. I'll probably make a separate YouTube playlist for it anyway, but I don't think it hurts to have the 3 links here. Might as well do both, actually. This is so meta, managing videos on the stream. Which artifact are you referring to, Desuuse? Is it the interlacing? Because that's not really something we can work around, I think, unless we did it half frame rate. But it really doesn't look that bad on the TV. It's just that it's really obvious with this hardware capture. Remember that interlacing is a consequence of how analog video actually works, how composite video is working, not necessarily what we're doing. The effects I mentioned earlier that look bad with interlacing actually have like raster bars that rotate, and they rotate in a way that kind of goes against the interlacing. So that's kind of a different case in this. Have I mentioned, by the way, that the video management on YouTube is absolute shite? Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely seeing a lot of the extra artifacts myself as well, baggers. So yeah. Looks way worse when scaled. It looks pretty good in regular size, I think. And on my monitor, it looks really nice too. I have a little setup here where I have composite video out of one of these systems, and it gets split to my capture card and also to another TV that I have over here. And on that TV, it looks great. And that's really the test I really care about. Yeah, I'll just do that. Actually, I'll just link the playlist, I think. Bam. Oh, so nice. Cool. All right. Well, this totally worked, and I'm pretty happy about it. So thanks for hanging out, guys. And yeah, next week we'll probably do something in the 64K tool again. Anyway, I will see you guys later.